Great morning, my extremely great champions. Hope you're all feeling the absolute best you have ever felt. Today, we're going to go on a bit of an adventure together, hang out with Kenzo and Lalita, and I'm going to teach you some really exciting information that's going to make you never ever be depressed ever again. The maddest thing about where we stay is that everything we need is right here. Have a look there. Don't even need to leave. There's a bank right on the actual premises. But the other cool thing is that we have a 7-Eleven like right here. Check it out. You know, especially for the type of people that like to wait a lot. They never need to leave, you know, just go from condo, down, eat, back to condo, come down, eat again. Also got a hairdresser, got like 2 different restaurants and a laundry. What on earth is happening with Alibaba? You know, in China they don't celebrate Christmas like at all. So the owner came up with an idea, let's just invent a day like Christmas, calls it Singles Day, makes everything on Alibaba like half price. Please take a guess at how much they sold within the first 2 hours of going live on Singles Day. What? No, not 100 million. Just try again, take another guess. What is that? 760 million. No, not at all. $2 billion in the first 2 hours. And please take a guess how much they actually ended off with the daily sales. Wow, you actually got it. 29 billion. That went from light to dark real quick. So as I was saying, that in the first 2 hours they made 2 billion. So when I was escaping the darkness, I just quickly went on the internet and I was reading about it. Actually, I was wrong. It's not 2 billion in the first 2 hours. It was actually 8.6 billion in the first hour, which is like more than they made the whole day last year. But the thing that amazes me, and this is what I really wanted to share with you, do you know that that's like 256,000 transactions per second? Like, how is that even possible? How do they do that? Like, how does that actually happen? I would love to know. Like, if anyone watches and knows how that worked, please tell me how it's possible and how they make it happen that 256,000 things can get bought, and they facilitate that every second. What a champion! I love you so much, Kent. Today has been such an amazing day. The subscriber count on the channel has gone up by about 10 just today itself, and now we're sitting on 222, and I really am so extremely proud of myself and so extremely thankful and grateful to each and every single one of you guys. And my dream is to make this an actual family, you know, an actual community where we're all striving to be happier and make a difference and be better than we were yesterday. That's it. Always be better than we were yesterday. And if you listen and understand where I'm coming from, you'll never be depressed ever again. One time I had a conversation with a woman that survived the 1994 Rwandan genocide. And if no one knows what that is, it's a period of time when the Hutus invaded the Tutus, and over a period of 1 month, 1 million people were massacred and completely wiped out. So she goes on to tell me that one night she was relaxing with her family when the Hutus infiltrated her village and massacred everyone. She went to go hide in a part of their hut, and she witnessed something that no one should ever have to witness as long as they live. So she saw her auntie, her little sister, her cousins, and her father get killed in front of her. She witnessed them getting hacked. By morning, she had an opportunity to escape. She escaped. She ran. She hid in the mountains for no less than 1 month, only eating grass. At night time, she would just hear the echoes of the remaining family members and village members just screaming to death as they're getting slaughtered. Some time later, when things quietened down, she came back to the village to see what was happening, and her worst fears were realized. Absolutely everyone that she had ever known was murdered. And I asked her, I'm like, how is it that you are able to not be depressed after experience experiencing this. And she said the only way that she was able to do it was by, instead of focusing inward, she focused outward, meaning she dedicated the rest of her life to helping the children who were orphaned from this event. And so she added value to other people's lives, and she chose where she focused. She said it was all about where she decided to focus. She could easily just focus on what happened the whole time for the rest of her life, but she said, no, I'm going to focus outward and not inward. So the story is this, that if you had to ask yourself, what is depression, right? All depression is an imbalancement between what you are living now and what you think you need to be happy. So like my life experience is A, but I'm needing B, C, D to be happy, right? When all you need to do is get into a new habit of focusing and drawing happiness from what you already have, because that's all it is. You're focusing on what you think you need to feel happy, when what you need to feel happy you already have. In addition to this, there's a couple of things that you can do. Immediately when you wake up in the morning, before anyone irritates you or before you have any time to think about what's supposedly wrong in your life, immediately start writing in your book of positive aspects. So get a book and every single morning write 30 things that you are happy with. It doesn't have to be big. It can be as small as how comfortable your bed is. And from there, as you start focusing on things that do make you feel good, you will start to attract more thoughts that you actually realize you do have, and from there you'll start to feel better. Number 2 is have a look at your friends. Like if you are around friends that are speaking bad about other people, their frequency is definitely contributing to your depression. Another thing is get active, like whether it's ballet, soccer, gym, you need to get those feel-good hormones pumping, so get active. And finally, stop watching TV. Like I haven't watched TV in about 4 years. Where focus goes, energy flows. So if you're watching the news and you're learning about how bad the world is, you're obviously focusing on that and attracting more of those kind of thoughts, you know. So you're learning about, you know, the war, and you're learning about the violence here, and you're learning about the ice caps melting. So that becomes your focus, right? But if you had to replace that and start thinking about the good things, then you're going to be attracting more of that. That's it for today. I really hope that this has helped at least one person. Well, I hope it's helped more than one person. Please subscribe. Guys, join the happiness movement. Smile at strangers. Compliment everyone. Be a champion. Be different. Be phenomenal. See you guys tomorrow.